Love Elijah. Today I'm going to be working on some puff pastry dessert treats. I actually am using a store-bought set of pastry dough, so it's not actually homemade, made from scratch. I actually have worked on one earlier today, so that one is in refrigeration for overnight, and then I'm gonna actually try to do a video of that using it tomorrow. However, today I'm actually going to be doing a puff pastry dessert treat that I'm actually making out of the store-bought dough. Some idea I'm putting together as that came through inspiration. So I'm going to go ahead and put it together and I'll let you all see it. To begin, I'm actually using I'm putting the oven at 400 degrees, alright, and they'll be baking for no more than 20 minutes. You want it to get to golden brown but puffed up. The reason is because you don't want it to go over the 400. You want to put it at least not 15 minutes, I apologize, 5 minutes before, 5 to 10 minutes before putting the pastry dough inside, because you want to get a nice even amount of heat in there going for you. Alright, second of all, as you all know, I always make sure I pray before I begin cooking, so I already went ahead and did that. And then third of all is practicing proper kitchen etiquette. Of course, you want to make sure you wash your hands at least 20 seconds under the pipe and lather it properly, alright? I actually have my niece and my nephew with me. As you can tell, so I'm babysitting as well as I'm cooking. So I apologize in advance for, of course, you know, the child noise that you may hear from time to time, alright? So I'm going to go ahead and stick my puff pastry dough into the oven. Leave it there for about 20 minutes, and in the meantime, when I do that, I'm actually going to start working on the topping that I want to do with the puff pastry, alright? So bear with me for a moment here, let me get everything together and we'll go from there. Alright, so I went ahead and put my puff pastry in the oven. So tonight, what I'm actually going to be working on is, right now what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be working on the topping, how I want to dress my puff pastry. So I went ahead and put it in. So in the next 20 minutes, say about 650-ish, I should be able to check it, alright? So what I'm going to go ahead and do, okay, is just so you know, the brand that I'm actually using is Pepperidge Farm puff pastry. This Pepperidge Farm puff pastry, you can find it in Walmart in the freezer aisle, alright? So what I went ahead and do is actually have a bowl of hot boiling water. The reason I have a bowl of hot boiling water is because, as you can tell, you obviously can't tell, however, what I'm going to be doing is actually using chocolate. So because I'm going to be using chocolate, I'm actually going to use a hot boiling water in order to be able to get my chocolate melted, okay, without having to put on the fire necessarily and leave it boiling. So I'm actually going to go ahead, I'm actually going to have to use some of the fire, but just so you can see here, I'm going to use some of these chocolate chip pieces. I have used it previously for other baking stuff, as well as been snacking on it once in a while, I'm not gonna lie. But bear with me for a moment here, let me get the chocolate pieces all together and then we're gonna go ahead and start getting it melted, alright?
Tommy.
So right now I'm actually working on is the melting the chocolate pieces. Come on there, behave yourself, mama. Melt it, Joe, put it away, please. Put it away, please. So right now I'm actually working on melting the chocolate pieces. One of the things I don't care to talk about much is politics and stuff like that. However, I don't know if you all see what's going on out there. Our world, our country is changing slowly but surely in a drastic measures. And all I can do, I would very much encourage you not to get caught up in the emotions behind what's going on. However, I do encourage you to seek the love of the Creator, salvation much more for your own life, because our world is changing. Our government is more like a dictatorship, if you ask me. That's the direction it seems to be going in. I don't know if you hear what's going on, but they're actually doing raids across the country right now and picking up undocumented citizens. Now, I'm not saying it's right to have people to come into the country illegally, but the one thing I can say is a lot of these immigrants who've come into the country, they've actually contributed to the building up of this country. So to not be there, or to not support them, or to let them just go out in that form or that manner, it's very inhumane. And at the end of the day, we have to remember that America has made it difficult for many other countries, and it's the very reason why so many people from different countries have come here to America. So to now turn it around and say that we're not going to allow them to come in, or you're going to remove them, I mean, It's just crazy. I'm actually, my dad just had the news on, and there's a man who's been here for 30 years working and paying taxes, but because his brother had a criminal record, they're deporting him as well. So all I can do is encourage you all to pray hard, pray much more than you have, and don't go into your religious prayer. I mean, I'm talking about pray and talk to the Creator and ask Him to reveal His purpose for your life and to give you direction, because what is going on is our world is changing, our government, our form of government is changing as well. It's very possible we can go into a dictatorship and that civil war can actually start. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm only trying to be honest and encourage you for us to love more and love harder, because only love can answer all these quarrels that we're dealing with now with our new president is sitting in office. So I'm working on melting the chocolate as our puff pastries is baking, and then I'm actually gonna start working on other chocolate. I'm actually using 2 different types of chocolates. All right, so it's gonna be a fun experience. All right, so bear with me for a moment. Alright, so just so you know what I'm using, actually I'm using white chocolate, Ghirardelli. I'm using white chocolate as well as dark chocolate. The white chocolate is going to be for how I'm going to dress the one of the dessert cups I'm actually using, and then the dark chocolate is going to be used to dress the Cool Whip as I use it as well, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get my dessert cups already. It's actually pre-purchased. It's called I think it's called Choco Cups. I'll get it so you can see as well. The Choco Cups, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna base it and then put my puff pastry in there. You see how it comes out, alright? So bear with me for a moment. Let me get everything else and then we'll go from there. Alright, so what I'm actually gonna do now is actually just so you can see this. When I mentioned a chocolate cup earlier, does this? It's called Choco Maker. I'm actually using this for the dessert treat. So you can get this at Walmart for no more than $4. It actually comes with 12 cups. Alright, no more than $4. It's actually pretty tasty. I've actually used it before. So I'm actually working on the chocolate. Okay, I have my board here, as you can see, that I'm gonna be using for the putting the pastry dough onto it when it's done. And I'm actually gonna be using some preserve because I want to kind of mix it up around. I don't want to do all the same thing. Of course, I'm melting this as well as melting the white chocolate, and then I'm actually going to use Cool Whip as well, right? So once the puff pastry should almost be done, in about 5 more minutes it should be done actually, and then we can actually put it aside to cool while we work on the dressing, the topping for the pastry. Okay, so give me a second here and let me get it, and then we can be able to go from there. Alright, so I went ahead and took my pastry out of the oven. Alright, I went ahead and melted my white chocolate. There are a few things I want to do with the white chocolate. What I'm going to do is actually take some of the actual Choco Cups and dip them in the white chocolate for now, and let them sit and cool, just because I still have to let my pastry cool anyways before I do anything. So I'm going to do some where I dip it from the bottom, and some is going to be from the top portion of it, okay? So I gotta be very careful, because at the end of the day, we gotta remember that we're using what they call hot. I'm using hot, what do you call it? Hot chocolate. The chocolate is melting, so you can also cause the chocolate cups to melt as well. So you want to be very mindful of what you're doing. All right, once you do it, stick it in the fridge immediately to kind of get an effect on it. I'm only gonna do it for 3 of them, okay? The rest I won't. So bear with me, I'm gonna put them in the freezer for just a few minutes. Alright, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm actually gonna get my Cool Whip open. Now the reason for my Cool Whip is for the remaining chocolate cups, dessert cups I'm actually gonna use. I'm actually gonna do something interesting. Is I'm gonna go ahead and take them, and you'll see here as I do that, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and take them, and I'll show you here. Actually have some neat ideas that I would like to try. So I'm gonna go ahead and use some Cool Whip. Alright, so I put some Cool Whip to the bottom of them. Alright, now in time I'll be getting a new camera so I can put this set up on a tripod so I can do it. I'll show you. Alright, so baby, let me go ahead and put these up, and I'll let you see them after they're set up. Alright, so just so you can see what I've done here. See the chocolate cup with some Cool Whip. Alright, and I've done it with the 3 of them. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and put some graham cracker crumbs on top of it. Alright, just not too much, a little bit, and then we'll go from there. So for some of them, I'm actually gonna use chocolate, dark chocolate, and some I'm gonna use white chocolate. The dark chocolate is gonna go on the puff pastries topped with Cool Whip, and then for the pastries topped with some of my raspberry organic preserve is gonna get a little white chocolate topping, and we're gonna go from there, right? So the puff pastry is actually cooling down. In the meantime, while I go ahead and get this, and the other 3 cups that I mentioned to you all earlier about being dipped in white chocolate, that's also being cooled down as well, alright? So bear with me for a moment. Alright, so what I went ahead and do so far is, as you can tell with the dessert cups, I actually sprinkled my graham cracker powder in there, the crumbs. So I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to put my puff pastries to sit in there, and then as well as my toppings, alright? So you will see in a moment here, and then you get to see how it comes out. After I finish doing everything, I'm going to put it in the refrigeration or the freezer for probably about 5 minutes. Let it get kind of cold, kind of want to get hard, and then we'll go from there and see how it tastes, alright? So bear with me for a moment here. Let me get the puff pastries together and put it on top of the dessert cups. Alright, so what I went ahead and do was, as you can tell, let me see if I can get you all to see it. I put together some different style toppings. Alright, I have whipped cream, chocolate, as well as peanut butter. Alright, so you can see here. Oops. Sorry about that. As you can see here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish topping it off with the chocolate drizzles and stuff like that. And when it's finished, I'm gonna let y'all see if I put it in the fridge. Well, the freezer for about 5 minutes, okay? And then I'll be ready to serve. So bear with me for a moment. Alright everyone, so I went ahead and finished topping my pastries off. And I want y'all to see here. These are some of the pastry toppings that I'm going to come up with. And so I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the freezer for about 5 minutes. They can get nice and hard, and then it'll be ready for serving. So I hope you all enjoy the simple process.
Tommy.
All I needed was just as a courtesy reminder, some chocolate chips. All right, cocoa with chocolate chips. You have Ghirardelli white chocolate, premium white chocolate. I think it says premium chocolate. Yep. And then you have preserves. I'm using these preserves, organic. And then I have peanut butter, organic as well, and then Cool Whip. Alright, so, and I use the puff pastries and the, of course, choco maker. Alright, so that's all you need in order to put together a nice tasty dessert treat. And think about it, something quick and easy you can do for Valentine's Day. It shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes to do in general. If you, while it's baking, you pre-organize the ingredients and everything like that, you'll be good to go. Alright, I love you all. Peace and love, and I wish you the best. And always remember, share love, be loved, and smile, because tomorrow's not promised. So if we see tomorrow, it's a reason to smile. One love, everyone.